I'm Nicola Brandt, otherwise known as Perry from Doctor Who, and I'm just here to say I enjoy Dr. Freedom.
Okay, good evening, everyone. This is Dr. Freedom, and it's time for some Doctor Who news. News from in and around the universe that may or may not affect you on some incredible way that only a series finale of Doctor Who can. It makes you all tingly all over, doesn't it? Okay, let's see. We got a lot of weird stuff that's been released today. I got to warn you, today's episode is going to be spoiler horrific. Okay, so you may want to tune this one out, at the beginning, because I'm going to go into a lot of stuff about what's upcoming for this weekend and the series finale. Now, here's an update. Turns out we got a phone call today, and it turns out my Lady G's surgery has been pushed back to Monday morning. So that means the Omega Files is back on for the series finale this weekend, which is good news. But at the same time, I kind of wish they'd got her in there and got this ticker fixed, or whatever, all of this other weird stuff going on, fixed and got it over with. But apparently not. They had a couple other patients that were coming in. Surgeon was required, so her surgery has been pushed back to Monday. Which means I now get to see her and chew on my thumbnails and my toenails and everything else and go nervously crazy for another couple more days. But that's just me. All right, let's get into the news, shall we? Let's get into the stuff. Let's take a look at it. Remember, I've warned you. All right, here we go. First up, this is a clip that's up over on the BBC One site, on the BBC site, and it's a very, very, very stirring clip. And if you haven't heard about these yet, it involves the sliders, aka the cloister rays. It's about just over a minute and a half long. It's like, let me double check because I couldn't remember. Oh, sorry, it's under a minute long. I thought it was a bit longer than that. It seems longer than that because it's so freaking epic. So go check this out. Very, very telling, very, very dramatic clip coming from this season, the series finale coming up this weekend. Okay, hints and teasers. Oh yeah. Opening line, hi, what can I get you? Now, considering we've seen Clara running around in a waitress uniform, I'm wondering if that's going to be her. Okay, the Doctor plays a tune on his guitar that will make you cry, according to rumor. Keep that in mind. There's a rumor bouncing around Twitter that he's going to be playing the 9th Doctor theme on his guitar. All right, quote, Doctor, will you lay down any weapons? No, you will lay down any weapons, end quote. The Doctor doesn't speak for 10 minutes following the titles. Speaking of titles, there's an addition made. All right. You have information about the hybrid, a danger to all of us. Cloister rays. There was a saying in the Time War, quote unquote, and I have no idea what that freaking thing is. You like a cliffhanger, don't you? How many regenerations did we grant you? We've seen that one before. The Redeemer. Gallifrey is mine. The Cloister Wars. And he was a good mad once, but isn't this going a little far? Okay, weird. And now, here we go. I didn't know that I'd be back. Maisie Williams discusses her return as immortal Ashildr in Doctor Who Series 9 finale. And there's a nice little clip here also if you want to go watch it. Just over a minute long. I just watched that one a couple minutes ago. And she goes into about her return, how she didn't expect it. And they talk a little bit about her character, basically, and say, hey, matter of fact, I believe this is Moffat quotes here. And here we go. She's now impossibly ancient and quite serene. She's far older than the Doctor. She's certainly not alarmed by him anymore, and she's merely not his equal. She's outgrown him. They are no longer equal. She's way ahead. She's seen more. She's done more. And then Capaldi added, we're both creatures who look into eternity. That's how the Doctor should be. It's good. It's quite haunting. Okay, so if you want to read some more about this, here it is. I've already given you way too much, but be sure to click and watch the video with Maisie Williams. Very interesting watch there. Okay, so they basically feeding into a rumor that we're dealing with another super duper utter immortal here, and I tend to not like immortal characters. They get boring after a while. That's just when I was writing and all that. Like I couldn't stand super uber characters either. Because, oh, yeah, someone annoys me, I walk up, I flick them with my finger, they're gone. I don't like characters like that, but that's just me. Okay, Doctor Christmas special, new pics from the Husbands of River song. And if you have not seen this yet, let the laughing begin. And then, of course, we've got, oh, look, it's Mr. Head on a table. But is that what I think it is back there holding a sword? We don't know. But, of course, this apparently is River Song's new toy as far as we can tell. I'm beginning to wonder if that isn't a headless monk back there. But, maybe I'm just overseeing things. Come on. Okay, so heavens, remember, all sets on everything. Keep in mind, they're airing the special for Christmas at 5:15 p.m. Damn. Okay. Now, the Bonhams Entertainment Memorabilia Auction. The traditional December Entertainment Memorabilia Auction at Bonhams takes place on Thursday, the 10th of December this year, amidst the usual array of prop scripts, etc., from film and television, and are a number of Doctor Who, Torchwood, and Sarah Jane Adventures items. Some of the highlights to bankrupt you this Christmas include, and there's some really interesting stuff. This is one, the original, I think, homing device, Yeti homing device from Web of Fear. This is from Creature from the Pit, the piece of eggshell, aka the photon drive. The original psychic circus posters from the greatest show in the galaxy. Collection of costumes from John Barrowman, and a collection of costumes for Elizabeth Sladen. But they also mentioned that there are several duplicates and 5 costumes for stunt doubles. So you got that mixed in there with as well. Okay, so there's a full listing if you're interested, and things like that. Be sure to have your pocketbooks ready, though, if you're going to, really want any of this stuff. All right, competition roundup. Now, as you all know, Doctor Who News has their own competitions and whatnot, and they also have the mention of the Doctor Who Appreciation Society cards. And here's a roundup of all the competitions that you're running around right now. And please pay close attention to the closing dates for some of these. Like most of these, I think so far, 13th of December. Yeah, 13th of December. All right, this one's closing on the 6th, so you got to keep your eye out for that one. 13th. So I guess all of them are 13th except for that one. But so if you're interested in these, please be sure to go here, check it out. They have all the details you need to enter and whatnot. So, maybe you win something. And this I threw on as a goof. We were watching this earlier. The new Doctor Who fashion line coming from Hot Topic. Well, to Hot Topic. That's right. You can own your own Doctor Who wardrobe and strut around with a TARDIS on your ass. I'm not kidding. It's just crazy stuff. Now, the one that had us dying laughing is there is an address here. Hang on. Let's see if I can bring it up. Okay. That has... All right, hang on. I'm skipping past it. All right, no, it's a little bit further. I'm not sure if I would be comfortable with one of my children walking around with the words public call hanging over their derriere. But that's just me. I'm an old-fashioned guy. Oh, well. So just in case you're wondering, that's what's going on. Now, oh, man, I just couldn't believe that when I saw that. Okay, so once again, Lady Gallifrey's operation's been pushed back to Monday morning. She's going to be, we're talking, oh gosh, the crack of dawn on Monday morning. And so the Omega Files is on for this weekend for the series finale, Hell Bent. All I can say is, like I said, I'm still weirding out. Now I got another 48 hours or more to weird out some more. Oy vey. Hell no, going on 72 hours. Oh man, I'm going to be biting all my nails down to nubs. But yeah, they had to do that because they had a couple of patients come in who could not wait, and the surgeon had to put them ahead because, their condition was obviously far, far more critical than hers. So, oh, man. But don't worry, they're going to get to it. Don't worry, she's fine. And don't worry, I'm still nervous as heck, but, that's the way things are. Now, before I gab your ears off, I better get on out of here. So, I'll talk to you all later. See you on the flip side. See y'all tomorrow. Have a good one.